This is the Alienware AW3821DW. It's a fast IPS curved gaming monitor with G-Sync Ultimate certification, and also is equipped with HDR 600. And you get about 144Hz refresh rate. The box is a little bit banged up, but that's just how they delivered it to me. Luckily, they packed some really strong styrofoam to keep it pretty safe.
Research complete.
Here's me unboxing it. The stand itself is of high quality. You can tell it's really solidly built and has some pretty cool features. Of course, the stand itself has the Alienware logo built on, and it has the NVIDIA G-Sync certification built onto the stand. There's some other cool features you can see on the back with some designs on it. The buttons are really cool looking with the hexagon. And the Alien logo on the back. Now when you plug in your wires into the monitor, there's a few different types of stick it through the stand like that, and then you pull your cable to the side like that for better cable management. You can hide the wires into the stand itself. It also comes with this panel that you slide to hide that whole entire part, so make sure to plan the cables beforehand once you plug it in. See? And just slide that panel right on. And everyone loves this part, of course. And now, of course, first thing we gotta do is go into the NVIDIA control panel and start changing the settings, making sure that you match the resolutions that you want, and setting things like your refresh rates, and make sure you're in the PC part and setting your resolution. Now this is what YouTube looks like. I put on a quick Ariana Grande music video just to show you what it looks like. As you can see, it doesn't stretch the image out, and you'll still have the black bars on the left and the right side. But what about for video games? This is The Witcher 3. You'll notice the black bars on the left and the right side. But as soon as we go into the game, for example the loading, now we're using the full entire screen. Right off the bat, it looks amazing. You know, I'm using two GTX 1070s running SLI, and I'm waiting to get one of the new video cards, but they're super sold out. But look at how incredible the game looks in this wide screen. You really are fully immersed into it, and the colors are really vibrant. Now what if you're playing games like Valorant? Do you get a competitive edge in these first-person shooters? And you'll notice the left and right has those black bars. The same will happen in the game. You don't get an advantage in these games. Riot and these different companies do that because they want to make it fair for everyone, so you're not getting some extra screen map real estate. So depending on the game, the Ultrawide's not going to give you a competitive edge to it. But it still looks great and smooth. But you'll notice the left and right does have the black bars. Now for League of Legends, it's also the same. The way that they sort of stretch the image is so you could see, have it fill up the whole entire ultra-wide, but in reality you don't see more of the map. It's the same amount of the map itself. So for MOBAs, it's a little bit difficult. You do have to move your eye to the right to view the minimap. Here's watching anime, which is kind of cool because you can do picture-in-picture mode. Again, it doesn't stretch out the anime. There's the left and right, and I'm watching some YouTube videos on the left in a picture-in-picture mode view. The main purpose of why I wanted this monitor is just the multitasking capabilities. I'm always having multiple windows and doing multiple things, so it's great to have so much screen real estate, and versus having two monitors and having to deal with the black line border separating them. When I purchased from Dell, there's a link for Rakuten on the bottom, and you can get 2% cash back. I actually had 6% at the time there was a deal to get the monitors, but it's great. So if you go shopping online, all you do is click, activate, and then you can get these discounts mailed directly to you as a cash check. I have a link of that on the bottom. The settings and control panel is a little bit weird to use, and I'm still getting used to it. They have 4 or 5 buttons, and it's kind of confusing to click around and see what you're actually clicking on and selecting, but you get used to it after a while. You can control all the different zones of the lighting itself. So doing custom things like the different colors and features of it. The stand's glow is super cool. I really like how that looks. The only problem that I really have is that the stand does take up a lot of space, but it is really cool and very solidly built. The Alienware logo matches the color that glows with the stand and also on the bottom of the monitor. Here's Heroes of the Storm, and it's the same thing as in League of Legends, where you fill up the screen but you're not getting a competitive edge to see more of the map. The mini-map is a little bit of a disadvantage, so you do have to sort of dodge your eyes to the right to see the mini-map. Of course you could always play in a smaller resolution or window mode, but I kind of like how big it is, and it didn't really affect my gameplay too much. But if you're looking to see some kind of competitive edge with the ultra-wide, Blizzard and like the other games are competitive won't allow it. It's just not fair for people that don't have an ultra-wide. The color quality of this is amazing. It's unmatched. I really like it. I used to have an LG, which you can see in the review, but the color quality was not as great as this Alienware. It's really spectacular. And of course, having a 38-inch screen, it's great to do things just like video editing. Having that huge timeline and just having more of the space. Now movies look spectacular. Look, there's no top and bottom black bars. With the 38-inch, the aspect ratio is perfect. It fills up the entire 38-inch screen and looks great. I mean, look at John Wick and the Avengers movie. No black bars, top and bottom. Here's more of the stand and its glowing features. You know, I really struggle because I'm debating on using a monitor arm to get more of that desk space, but one thing is the LG monitor has the lights built into the monitor itself, so you could use a monitor arm and still get that glow. But in the end, I needed a better height for my ergonomics because I do in standing mode and sitting mode, because it's also a work and play computer monitor. So I have the Herman Miller Flow arm, and I got a lot of my desk space back. I do lose the lights from the stand, but I still have the lights from the Alienware logo and the glowing power button and the little one underneath. Here's some images to show you how great the image quality is. Overall, I'm extremely happy with this monitor. I was looking for something that had that aspect ratio, but also has that really high quality color, contrast, and great for gaming, and at the same time felt very sturdy. And this one pretty much checks all the boxes. I mean, of course, I wanted OLED or 4K, but that doesn't really exist, and the 48-inch LG CX didn't really work out for me that well, but this works really great for both work and play. So what do you think about the Alienware 38-inch? Are you going to buy it today? Thanks for watching. If you like this, please subscribe.